Level 000, the lobby. Level 000 is considered the first level of the backrooms to be discovered and properly documented, and it is a level that connects both the positive and the negative levels. It is the start of the primary levels. Difficulty: 3 out of 5, the threat from danger, 0 out of 5, environmental hazards, 1 out of 5. Description: the lobby is a massive expanse of rooms made from old, moist carpet, walls with mono-yellow wallpapers, and a ceiling made from tiles, possessing fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz that is known to drive wanderers insane. The rooms within the level are roughly similar yet different enough to say that no two of these rooms are completely identical. Electrical outlets are found within some of the rooms on the level, along with cameras on the ceiling. Certain walls may also have a wooden line on them or wall trims at the bottom. The level is described as a lifeless space, completely devoid of any signs of life. It is extremely isolated, and making contact with other wanderers has been proven impossible many times. Finding resources at this level is extremely rare, but it is still possible if one traverses far into the level. Pieces of furniture have not been found on this level. The level is also said to be pretty random, as certain rooms can also possess things such as pillars, ramps, apertures in the walls, and even staircases, despite the fact that it does not show any signs of multiple floors. Terminals and computer monitors can be found on this level. The computer monitors display what the cameras at this level have been recording, which are just these mono-yellow rooms that one is forced to traverse through in order to survive. As previously mentioned, the carpet within the level is moist and filled with some kind of fluid. This fluid is not safe for consumption, as it will dehydrate the person immensely faster than usual, to the point where death is inevitable. It is unknown what happens to the bodies after death. Traversing through the level is rather difficult, as many anomalous things may happen. If one walks directly in the same direction, they might return to where they started out without noticing it. Because of this, walking in a straight line should be avoided. Another thing that should be avoided is the mold on the walls, as it is not regular mold. Upon touching this mold, one will hallucinate for as long as they are stuck on this level. The thing that can stop this is a sip of almond water, which is an extremely rare object to be found at this level. Since most people are unprepared for the dangers of the backrooms, they will most likely struggle or even die at the first level. The main causes of death at this level are either starvation or dehydration. Most wanderers who enter this level are forced to survive on what they had with themselves before ending up in this place, which in most cases is usually just a cell phone and a few other personal belongings. Despite the huge number of deaths, it has been statistically proven that new wanderers are able to find the exits within 3 to 5 days of being stuck at the first level. The survivability of this level is extremely low, and the level should not be considered a place for a permanent settlement. The hallucinations are the most common thing that one can experience on this level. Rather, there's something as small as ranging in your ears to the point where you see figures approaching you, colors in front of you slightly starting to change, or fake sights of exits such as emergency fire exits, walnut doors, or elevators. As mentioned before, a sip of a beverage known as almond water will prevent these things immediately after consumption. The structure of the level appears to be unbreakable. Any attempts to break the floor, walls, or ceiling would fail. The Wi-Fi on this level is non-existent, along with regular phone signals, making cell phones useless. Other things that are usually used for navigation, such as GPS or even basic compasses, will also break upon entering the level without any explanation. These anomalies are also shared with a lot of other levels, primarily those that only possess an interior. Points of interest. The Manila Room is a medium-sized isolated room that can be randomly found within this level. It shares many similarities with the level, but it only seems to be semi-connected to it. The wallpaper of the Manila Room is similar to the one of the lobby, but it has a slightly brighter beige color. The room is considered a safe zone. It is impossible to experience any hallucinations while in this room. In the middle of the room, there is a wooden table surrounded by 4 chairs. Fluorescent lights are present on the ceiling, and there is also an electrical outlet on one of the walls. Sometimes, on the table, bottles of almond water and small amount of food may be found. The chance of finding this room is extremely low, and those who do end up finding it mostly get here by accident, usually tripping and no-clipping through the wall of the level. Exiting is quite simple, as you just have to no-clip through the dark wall behind you. Accessibility methods. Entrances. To enter, one must exit out of reality by using a technique called no-clipping. Many levels also lead back to level 000. Exits. To leave, one must find an extremely dark wall and no-clip right into it. This will bring you to level 001. One may enter level 000.1 by finding and entering a group of rooms which looks identical to the rest of the level, but have a rather intimidating bloody crimson color.